All right, ladies and gentlemen, two-wheel drive buggy A-Main, you are up right now. Diaz will start number 1 as soon as I get Diaz across the line. Diaz is 1. Allen will be 2. Jake will be 3. Dan will be 4. Clayton, you're still setting it out, huh? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lesson 5 on the tone. This will be a 6-minute two-wheel drive buggy A-Main. On the tone, guys. Look alive. Turn marshal safety position. Alright guys, not a bad start so far. Coming across that line right now, looks like it's going to be Diaz up over the triples, going to do the double in the row. Down on the backside, touch and rubbing. Ladies and gentlemen, Diaz, and then Dan in that number 2 spot, Jake in that number 3, and Allen in that 4, and we are off with 1 lap into the program. Setting up for the triple right now, up in the air right now, it is Diaz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jake. Jake's going to go to that number 2 spot. Allen in that number 3. Dan in that number 4. We're down to 5 minutes on the clock right now. Good battle. Can still be anybody's game right now. Going up over the triples right now. It is Diaz in that 1 spot. Nice and clean on the backside. Oh, he's going to go upside down. Boys and girls, that's going to put Jake in that number 1 spot right now. Allen, Maduro, a little bit under number 2. Diaz going to go all the way from 1, 2, 3. Dan holding on to that 4 spot right now with 4:35 to go on the master clock. Jake looking for that win with 4:29. Up over the backside of the double right now, setting it up for the tabletop. It's Jake going in around the turn right now, coming down the straightaway. Jake up front right now, going into the airplane turn. It's still Jake. Diaz all the way back up to 2 right now. Allen Maduro will slide into that 3 spot. Dan holding on to that 4. Nice casing it on the jump, but Jake saves it.
4 minutes left.
All right, Jake trying to spread the love right there a little bit, get a little further ahead of Diaz. Diaz trying to catch up right now in that 2 spot. Allen Maduro on that number 3. Dan in that number 4. We're down to 3:47 on the clock right now. Nice one for Jake. Oh, Jake's going to touch the pipe. That's still going to leave him in that 1 spot, trying to get him on the inside. It's almost a drag race. Diaz still holding on to 2. Jake still holding on to 1. Allen in that 3. Dan in that 4. 3:26 to go, guys.
Don't get left, Dan. That's the goal. Oh, that's the button.
Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Diaz will get up in front right now. That will put Allen Maduro in that number 2 spot. Jake going to go all the way from 1 to 3. Dan into that 4. Little comeback time. We got 3 minutes on the master clock.
3 minutes left.
Oh, crap. Oh!
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to do a bump and run on the backside. Going to go off the track right now. All right, guys. Diaz back up on that top spot on the 16:6:20 right now. Allen in that number 2 spot. Jake in that number 3. 2:31 to go right now. 2:31. We got cars stopping in the middle of the track right now. We got Lee Stetzer trying to figure out which way the car goes.
What's wrong, Diaz? What happened? You waited for him. Oh, crap.
All right, boys and girls. Jake waits for the right time and the right move. He's back up top on a 15:6:08. Fast lap brought to you by Jake right now at 22:220. Fastest lap out there so far is brought to you by Diaz on the 22.214.
2 minutes left.
1:57 to go on the clock right now. Jake is still on top spot.
You want me to wait for you guys?
Diaz in that number 2 spot. Allen in that 3, and Dan holding on to that number 4 right now, running that stealth bomber. Jake went about, I don't know, about a turn or 2 ahead of everybody right now. Going to do a nice little gesture right now. Wait up. bunch them up a little bit, make some fun time racing. All right, down the straightaway. It's Jake Allen and Diaz. Jake lands up on his 4 tires. Going to save it, guys. Nice save brought to you by Jake. Jake will ride the wall right now. That is going to put.
1 minute left.
It's going to put Alan Maduro all the way to number 1 right now. Diaz holding on to that 2, and Jake going to go all the way to 3. Dan in that number 4 spot right now. We're down to 47 seconds on the clock.
That was the pass. That was the pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake is back up on top right now with 32 seconds left. Diaz in that 2, and Allen in that 3, and Dan on that number 4. Come across the center of the track right now, making a loop, heading up for the triple right now, and he's going to make the triple. Jake with a beautiful landing on the triple. It is all about Jake right now, with about a half of a straightaway on everybody. Diaz in that 2 spot, and Allen on that 3, Dan in that 4. 6 seconds on the master clock. Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls,
Par 2 is done. Par 3 is done.
Jake
Par 5
will
is done.
take the
Did I make it?
win.
Oh, dude.
Diaz will
Oh,
take
dude.
number 2.
Dude.
Will take number
Oh, I
3.
made it. I didn't think I was going to hit the loop.
Number 4.
Oh, my God.
Jake does the scoop and boogie and get out of the way while Diaz flies down the straightaway, but it will not be enough to take it away from Jake.